What is going on, peoples? Let me turn off this ringer. I know there's gonna be people calling me, but I gotta turn it off. Oh, there's three people in here. Quiñones. Kiwi reacts. What's going on, Kiwi? Been a while, bro. So good. There's a few people here. So let's talk about it. If you guys haven't seen Alex the Maya show, he just posted a video today, a couple hours ago. They are talking about the AB5 law. So if you get a chance, go check it out. He is talking to the chairman of the trucking association, the one that is fighting that AB5. Him and his people are fighting that AB5 law. They are hoping they look at the case by the 23rd, and hopefully by the 24th of this month, we will have an answer. But what he is saying, the chairman of the trucking association, what he is saying is he is hoping they look at that case. He's hoping they open up at that file. Because if they do look at the case, then we have a greater chance of winning it. And hopefully they can just delete that altogether, It is kind of rough. It's kind of rough to pass that law. I don't think these people that came up with this law really analyzed what the effect would be if some kind of law like this was to pass, just in case some of you guys don't know about the AB5 law is what it is, let me explain it to you guys a little bit. So if you have your truck and you don't want to get your permits, you don't want to get your own authority, what do? You go lease on with somebody, right? Well, if this law comes into effect, you won't be able to do that. How are you going to get freight? That is the main thing. How are you going to get freight? Because if that law passes, getting paid with the 1099 is going to be out of the question. So I know there's a lot of brokers right now that are not passing out 1099s anymore. So what you have to do is keep your pay stubs, whatever they pay you, and then add it up at the end of the year, and then give it to your tax person or whoever you have doing your taxes to go based off of that. So this AB5 is it's gonna kill a lot of truckers, especially the ones that are leased on. I say here in California, maybe, I don't know, 60% of truckers are leased on to somebody. And it's really going to kill these guys, Another thing, I don't think these people that are pushing this law have really thought about it. The used trucks, because the mega companies like Swift, Walmart, all the mega companies, they don't have old trucks. What they do is they lease trucks because they need that tax write-off. So they lease the trucks, right? Once they get to certain miles, they turn them back in and get a brand new batch of brand new trucks. Who is gonna buy these used trucks? Nowadays, who buys these used trucks is owner operators. Owner operators that want to lease on to companies. What's gonna happen to these truck dealers? Especially down here in Fontana, there is a gang of truck dealers down here. What's going to happen to them? The mega companies ain't going to buy them used trucks. Down in LA, there's a gang of truck dealers down there. Who's going to buy them trucks? Mega companies, again, they're not going to buy used trucks. They want new trucks because they need that tax write-off at the end of the year. At the end of every year, they need that tax write-off. So that's another industry that's going to get hit hard by this law if this law comes into effect. As it is right now, nobody's buying trucks, because they're too high. So if this law comes into effect on the 24th, all these dealers are going to be stuck with all that inventory. So let's cross our fingers, do everything that you have to do, that they open up this file, that they look at our case, and these judges dismiss this case, because it is a bogus case, pushing all these truckers out for what? So they can go sign up with mega companies, so they can have more control of the people. Because you don't see these mega companies out there caravanning, because of fuel prices or because of cheap rates. You don't see them protesting for stuff like that. It's only us, the owner operators, that are doing this stuff. So cross your fingers, fellas. Cross your fingers that this AB5 law does not come into effect. I am walking on eggshells right now, because, man, this is really going to kill a lot of people, and I got a bunch of friends, good friends, that started with me. Uh, I ended up growing a little bit, but they stood with that one truck. And there's nothing wrong with that, but they're good friends of mine. We all started at the same time, and they're still grinding, they're still doing their thing, they're still leasing out to companies, and they're still doing their thing. And I just hate for them to be shut down. Hold on, give me 1 minute. So yeah, that's what's going on, fellas. If you guys haven't looked at uh the Alex the Maya show, go check it out. He just posted the video. I'll tell you guys exactly when he did it. Oh, let's see. Guys, are you frustrated? 7 hours ago. Hair care product? He just posted it 7 hours ago. So go check out that video, because we got to come together, people. We got to come together and fight this law. And if you're out of state, believe me, if this comes into effect, it's going to hit your state eventually. So you don't want this law to come to effect. Believe me. Owner operators, leased on owner operators, they have the freedom right now. And if this law comes into effect, that freedom is going to be taken from them, because they can't go wherever they want to go, and they can't. Leased on owner operators, the reason why they're leased on is because if that company gets slow, they can jump to another company. They can take their truck to another company that's booming at the time, This way, they shut us all down. They shut down the owner operators, and everybody becomes company drivers. So now they really got a hold on us, as far as how much money we're going to make, when we're going to go to work. If that company is slow, then you have a small check, So, like I said, cross your fingers, pray, whatever it is that you have to do, that, these judges take our case, look at our case, and dismiss this case completely, So we won't have to be shut down. It's a pretty bad law. Uh, it does not benefit us, the people. It benefits the rich, and it's not good, fellas. It is not good. What do you guys think about that? Uh, if you guys think a different industry is going to be affected by this, please let me know. Uh, so we can talk about it, because it's not a good thing. Believe me, it's not a good thing. AB5 law is not a good thing for anybody. Quiñones, what's going on? Kiwi, Saúl, what's up, Vic? Aquí Saúl, reportándome. Gracias, Saúl. Kiwi, I'm always here, bro, but can't comment because I'm driving. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Rogue Knight, what's going on, Rogue Knight? Ruelas, what's up? Quiñones, what's going on with death issues? Yaroslav. Sorry if I can't pronounce your name, bro. Jose, post the link. Go check out his video. It's the Alex the Maya show, 7 hours ago. Yaroslav Putin Huilo. I don't know what that means, bro. Quiñones, trucks are going down in price soon. Yeah. Hopefully they are. Jose, I went to check out to buy a second day cab in Fontana. They want 76. Yeah, they do, bro. Jose, give it a couple of months, bro. Give it a couple of months. They are going down. They're just not going down fast enough, bro. But they are gonna go down, bro. But this is what I mean. Small fleets like myself and owner operators, we buy these used trucks. If this AB5 law comes into effect, who's going to buy these used trucks? And for the people that are out of state, and you think this law is only going to affect California, it's going to trickle down to the rest of the states. So I hope you're not sitting there laughing, pointing at us Californians and saying, that's what you get, because it's going to trickle down to your state. Believe me. Still Hawking, what is going on? Still Hawking, been a long time, bro. NDS 23, saludos from Hanjin. Boy, I hate that port in NDS. I hate that freaking port. I've never had luck in that port, bro. Every time I go there, easily 5 hours. I got an owner operator that I think my luck rubbed off on him, because lately he's been getting stuck in Hanjin. I think last week he got stuck for 8 hours there. So, man, I hate that freaking port. Camionero Vlog. Gracias. Ya el seguro de hablo. Camionero, ¿qué dice? Ya seguro le hablo. Okay. Southern Bandit, what's going on, Southern Bandit? Hey, Vic, saw you on the Asian Maya show. Glad you put those Rogue Knight, the Asian Maya show. Yes, go check it out. The Asian Maya show. He just posted it 7 hours ago. Yeah, AB5 is it's on their desk. Hopefully they look at it, and hopefully they delete that law all completely. Jose, I bought my first one in September of last year for $43K, and it boomed ever since. Yeah, Jose. I said, Chales. Good stuff. NDS, AB5 law is going to turn around and bite these Democrats in the ass. Man, it's crazy, NDS. NDS, it's crazy, bro. They don't know. Like I said, they didn't really analyze what it was going to affect. And what's crazy about it, it started with everyone, lawyers, nurses, Uber, Lyft, the food delivery people. It started with all of them. Lyft and Uber went to Sacramento, gave up a whole bunch of millions of dollars to these Democrats, and now they're out of it. Now it's just the truckers. That's all there is. Just the truckers, which is, I think, is just, it's crazy, man. It is freaking nuts. But again, cross your fingers, pray, whatever it is that you have to do, that this law does not come into effect. That these judges look at our file and dismiss this law altogether. And you know what? I just want to thank the Trucking Association, the American Trucking Association, for fighting this. I don't think anyone's ever thanked them guys, and I just want to thank them because they're fighting it with everything they have, and they're doing a hell of a job. And if they beat this, uh, I'm gonna donate. I'm gonna say it today. I'm gonna donate $1,000 to their association if they beat this. If this thing does not come to a law, I'm gonna donate to their association $1,000 per truck that I have. So if I have 2 trucks, I'm gonna donate $2,000 to that trucking association. So I'm hoping they beat it. But thank you guys for fighting for us. Especially us, the little people. If you guys don't know who the chairman of the board is, he is the owner of Liberty, the trucking company called Liberty down in I want to say Commerce or Downey, somewhere down there. Uh, I've met him years ago. I was gonna sign on to his company. Um, I don't know what happened. I think I didn't want to do over the road or something like that, so I didn't sign on with them. But I met him years ago. But yeah, he is the owner of the trucking company called Liberty. Real nice trucks. Every time I see them trucks, they're spick and span, shiny and clean. It's rare when I see a dirty truck. They take care of their fleet real good, man. But yeah, he is the chairman of that trucking association. So, uh, Greg, if you are watching, if you guys beat this, I will donate $1,000 per truck to your association. So I hope I can give that money to you guys because even if I go broke, I don't care. I'm gonna give you guys that money if you guys beat this damn AB5 law. But again, thank you guys. Thank you guys for fighting for us little people. Freight aid trucking evening, bro. Agree. What happened in California ends up stretching across the country. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So yeah, all you guys that are sitting down right now and going like this and laughing and cracking up because Californians are a bunch of, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna bite you in the behind as well. So uh, don't take this lightly because it's nothing to play with. This law is nothing to play with if you are a trucker leased onto a company because it's gonna be harsh. Saul Vic, shout out to that stole my CPC from my truck. I could not find it anywhere, so I paid 4,500 for a used one from a mechanic. Keep an eye out on your trucks and don't just park anywhere. Saul, I hate to hear that, bro. I hate to hear that. Man, that's not good, bro. That is not good. But it happened to us, except they didn't steal it from us, but it did go out. But yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hate to hear that, bro. NDS 23 trade pack. I was stuck for 5 hours yesterday. Man, trade pack is. I mean, I think that's the norm, ain't it? NDS 4 or 5 hours trade pack. It's automated, but for whatever reason, we're always stuck in that son biscuit. But I'm okay with trade pack, bro. I am okay with trade pack. Hanji, I don't know. It's like that facility smells me when I'm barely driving up to the freaking speaker, bro. And I know I'm gonna be there all night, bro. So before I used to go into the port, I would stop at that truck stop. I believe it was called Sunshine. Give me some munchies, give me a soda, because I knew I was gonna be there all freaking night. But yeah, now but trade back, I'm okay with trade back. Saul, I'm taking my computer home now every day to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, bro. That is the best thing to do. But yeah, like you said, Saul, you guys out there, don't park your trucks in dark alleys or somewhere where it doesn't look safe, because that them CPCs, they are costing a lot right now. Look at Saul; he just paid 4,500 for a used one, and they're hard to find. But that's the best way. That's the best place you're gonna find them CPCs, at a mechanic shop, and they're gonna call their buddies, and their buddies are gonna call their buddies, because they're gonna sell it, 4 or 5 thousand bucks. So yeah, don't leave your truck out there just sitting around, fellas. Caminero vlog. If your insurance already gave you an answer of the incident, still hawking. AB5 is back acting up in Cali. Um, it's been postponed. Still hawking. It's been postponed. It's been on hold because now it's in the supreme level. So on the 24th, uh, well, on the 23rd, Greg said that on the 23rd, they are hoping that they pick up that file. If they pick it up, we have a pretty good chance of beating it. So in California, it's a law. It's a law already. But since that trucking association took it to the highest level of the courts, it's under the umbrella of a protection. So it's postponed. So on the 23rd, they will know, the trucking association will know if they picked up that file to be looked at. If they picked it up to be looked at, uh, he says that we have a pretty good chance of beating this and deleting this law off the books completely, which we are hoping it happens. Truck driver Vic, we support and pray for California. When will we know the decision? Again, truck driver, the 23rd, we'll see if they pick up that file. If they don't pick up the file, it's a law. If they just push it to the side, it's a law. And yeah, it's gonna be hectic. It is gonna be hectic. Three things are gonna happen. You're not gonna get paid with the 1099 anymore. You're not gonna be able to lease on to companies. Uh, how are we gonna get freight as an owner operator? Don't know. So it's gonna be hectic. Alvarez, saludos, carnal, saludos, saludos. Raymond Wilson, everyone wants to be owner, then be owner, then be it. Uh, okay, NDS. I've been lucky in and out in 30 minutes in Hanji. Damn! 30 minutes? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. But I believe you. I believe you. Because I have another owner operator that has no problems at Hanji, bro. No problems. My driver junior, my owner operator junior. That guy, no problems in Hanji. That dude is out in, I don't know, hour and a half. But my other owner operator, he's just like me, bro. He's stuck like Chuck. Yeah. So yeah, good stuff, NDS. Reyes Gonzalez. What do you think about the union? The union is for AB5. That's the issue. The union wants to take over the whole port. You know, the union doesn't want no port driver, no company drivers, no leased on owner operators, no owner operators in the port. The union is 100% behind this AB5. Because imagine what's going to happen if there's no owner operators, if there's no leased on owner operators to other companies. Their thing is, we're going to take all these drivers. They're going to become union, and the union is going to blow up in the port because, I mean, who else goes in the port? You know, other companies do go into the port, but that's their mentality. That the union trucking, whatever they are going to blow up. You know, that's their game plan. You know, if AB5 comes into effect, and they put a lot of money into it, the unions have backed up this AB5 law to the T. They put in a lot of money for it because that's their strategy. Because they want to take over the whole freaking port. You know, um, it's bad enough that the Chinese people are making the ports automated to push these union people out because that's all they do is just snag and complain, and they want more money, and they're just. If you ask me, the union people are a bunch of bums, you know, because if it's not written down on their job description, they're not going to do it, you know. Um, I've seen union people in the port, right, see trash in their aisle, and they're coming off that crane, and they just walk over it. And I've asked them, hey, there's paper there. Why don't you pick it up? Oh, it's not in my job description. Or they'll say, that's not my job. That's what union people do. That's what they say. That's their mentality. If it's not on their description, their job description, they're not going to budge. They're only going to do what their job description is. And that's why the ports are so screwed up. They're not backed up because the ships are out there in the ocean or because they're not being offloaded. No, it's because the union people. The union tells these people slow it down so they can see that they need us. That's their mentality. So I understand they made APM MERS. They made that automated already. They got TradeBack that's automated. Pure E that's automated. I love Pure E. That's automated. So and I've always said this too. If the ports would get rid of the union people and just bring in a regular company, the unions would be great. I mean, the ports would be great. The ports would run smooth. They would run way smoother than these unions that run these ports. Believe me, because a regular company person doesn't have the mentality that a union person has. Union people are always, they tell on each other for every single little thing. If you look at them sideways, they'll go tell on each other. They're called grievances. They're little kites, little pieces of paper, and they go drop kites on each other. That's all they do all day long. How do I know this? Have a son-in-law that works for Pinsky, their union. I have a daughter that used to work for Pinsky, their union. Uh, I know a few drivers that work for UPS, union. That's all they do. That's all they freaking do. They snivel and complain, and they want more money. You know, they think they're the cream of the crop because they're union people. So yeah, if it was up to me, I'd get all them union people out of the ports and just have a regular company run them ports, and I guarantee you them ports will run smooth. Anywho, uh, let me see, where did I leave off? Uh, Tone Mag, small owner op out here in Cleveland, Ohio. Excuse me, hate to hear how California treats us truckers. Thoughts and prayers for all you guys. Appreciate that, Tone. Appreciate that, bro. But again, uh, don't think this is gonna stay in California. If this becomes into law, every state is gonna jump on this law. Believe me. So NDS says union people are garbage. I'll second that. NDS. Jesus Junior Alvarez, saludos. Saul. If it does not get picked up by the Supreme Court, can it just be resubmitted, get another type of extension? I don't know, Saul. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the courts. All I'm doing is just repeating what I've heard today on the Agent Maya show. from the Trucking Association chairman. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just repeating what he's saying. So I don't know how the courts work or what the steps are or what have you. Figueroa, thanks for being in the neighborhood. NR, hey Vic, ¿qué pasó? Hey, where did you? Okay, Jesus Junior Alvarez, Vic. Just got my truck. What's the average rate on insurance? I'm leased on right now, but right now using their insurance. Jesus Junior, uh, when you first start off your account on your own, it's gonna be a little high, bro. It's gonna be a little high. They might ask you for maybe 4,000, 4,500 down, and then your monthlies are probably gonna be, I don't know, 17, 1,800 bucks. Okay. But this is because it's called a new venture. You're new to it. They don't know you, they don't trust you, they don't know if your monthlies are gonna come in, on a regular basis. So, but this is the good thing about it. After the year that you've had your account, it doesn't matter if you go with another broker or another company. As long as you've had an insurance account for that whole year, the second year, it'll be way cheaper, bro. And every year as you go along, it'll get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. So yeah, it's gonna be a little high when you first open up your account, bro. That is for sure. Saul, how about if we have our own authority and our business as LLC? Will we still be affected? You are going to be affected, Saul. You are going to be affected. Um, because again, you have your authority. Where are you going to get your freight from? Are you going to get it on your own? In other words, do you have your own accounts? If you don't have your own accounts, you have to get it from somebody, right? Who do you usually get your freight from? That's the kind of stuff that's going to affect us. But this law hasn't put all them details in effect. They haven't thought about the little details. Their thing is, if I'm a trucking company and you have a truck, you can't come to me for freight, because if you come to a company, you are supposed to be a W-2. No ifs or buts about it. So in other words, you bought that truck for nothing, because they want to make it against the law for you to get paid with the 1099. They want to make it against the law for you to be your own boss, for you to have your own hours, for you to make your own money. They want to make all of that against the law, which makes no damn sense. So, yeah, so yeah, you have your own authority, you have your LLC. Who do you normally get your freight from? Do you get it from brokers? Do you get it from a company? Who do you get it from? So, me explaining that to you, how's that going to affect us? So we'll see. We'll see how it affects us. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully this thing just gets deleted and never comes back. So, because it's going to kill the trucking industry. It's going to kill us. The mega companies are not going to be able to recruit this fast. Why? If I'm a single truck and the government's putting me out of business, I'm not going to go sign up with a mega company. That is for a fact, because I know that's what they want us to do. They shut me down and I'm going to go sign up with a mega company. So they're going to have issues. They are going to have issues if this law comes into effect, because nobody's going to want to work. Well, I'm hoping nobody wants to work with mega companies after this, if it comes into effect, but I'm hoping it doesn't, man. I'm gonna speak positive, and it's not gonna come into effect. How's that? Junior, boss man, off the topic. You think a 2015 Freightliner Cascadia for 47 right now is good? Yeah, it is, Junior. You better snatch that puppy, bro. You better snatch that puppy. $47,000. Yeah, you better snatch that puppy quick. Yeah, 47,000 is good. It's real good. Gonzalez, why not back up the guy from Liberty? Because this will cause a whole bunch of problems to the ones that don't like the union. Why not back up? Why not back up the guy from Liberty? Well, I am backing up the guy from Liberty, bro. He is the chairman of the trucking association that's fighting the AB5 law. That's who I'm going to donate my money to if they win this case. He is the owner of the company, and he's also the chairman of that trucking association that is fighting the AB5 law. At least that's my understanding. I could be wrong. You guys go check out the Asian the Maya show. He posted that video an hour ago. Go check him out. You guys will get a better understanding of it. In other words, we need to keep the union out. I would like to keep the union out. Yes, the union is the one that's pushing on this, and so are the Democrats. They're the ones that are pushing for this AB5 law because, as we know here in California, they want to tax the people for everything. If you spit on the ground, they want to tax you. Look at what they're trying to come up with right now. They want you to insure your weapons. If you are a license holder, they want to pass a law where you have to pay insurance on that gun because they're saying that the aggressors are not paying for the victims, but yet when these guys get busted for shooting somebody, they get tax restitution while they're incarcerated. So how do these Democrats figure that these aggressors are not paying for their victims when they are? If you commit a crime and you hurt somebody, once you get sentenced, they also tell you you have restitution for your victim and you have to pay. So if they send you money while you're in jail, guess what? That money's being taxed for the victim. But yeah, now these people, they want to come out with this law that you have to have insurance on your guns. Democrats for you, fellas. Democrats for you. Telling you. Okay, Ramon. I have a CDL test this Friday coming up. Thank you for all the good information you give about everything regarding trucking. I'm not new to your channel. Good thing, Ramon. Good thing, bro. Go get it. Go get it, bro. Saul, I have direct customers that give me a 1099 form at the end of the year. Well, that's illegal. That will become illegal if this law comes into effect. You can't get paid with a 1099 if this law comes into effect. So, them direct customers are in the same business as you are, in the trucking business, in the transferring of good business. So you guys can now work together. That is what this law is saying. So, yeah, it's a terrible law. It is a terrible law, but we'll see. But it came down to, it first started off, like I said, the 1099. People should not get paid with the 1099. Uber Ride and Lyft Ride went to Sacramento, gave up a bunch of millions of dollars. They pushed Uber and Lyft out of it. They pushed out the doctors, the nurses, anybody that was getting paid with the 1099. They pushed them out. And they said, we're just going to go after the truckers. And here we are today. At least that's my understanding of what took place. NDS 23, International Freightliner with Cummins, any good? I had a Freightliner NDS. I had a Freightliner with the Cummins. Beautiful engine, bro. It hauls, it's smooth ride. it's nice. It's a real nice engine. I have no complaints other than it just sucks up too much fuel for me. I ended up selling that truck to one of my guys that used to drive for me. I just sold it to him maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, something like that. I just sold it to him because of that. It just sucked up too much fuel. And, I also did him the favor because, he wanted his own truck and, they were too expensive right now. So it was a win-win situation, both ways. It's not that I disliked it. I just didn't like it sucking up so much fuel. So yeah, but it's a good engine, bro. It is a very good engine. International, I wouldn't recommend for you to get an international with the Cummins engine because international has all their stuff on the dashboard. Computers, wires, everything's on the dashboard. And it is a mission to fix them damn trucks because they have to take the whole dashboard apart, which is a day and a half just to do that, and then maybe another day to fix whatever problem you got going, bro. So I would not recommend an international, bro. Get you a Pete, get you a Freightliner, get you any other kind of truck except that no, Volvo's pretty good. You can break it apart pretty good. So yeah, not an international, bro. I would not recommend an international. Saul, will this put brokers out of business? Good question. Good question. Who are they going to broker off the loads to? That's the thing. These are the details that these people that have put these laws, that want to put this law together, did not think of, what other industries are going to be affected by this. My main thing is, like I said, here in Fontana, there's a gang of truck dealers. A gang of truck dealers. What's going to happen to all the used trucks? The mega companies ain't going to buy them. So, who buys these trucks? Owner operators buy these used trucks. All these trucks that the mega companies turn in as a lease, the owner operators buy them. So, that is one industry that's going to be affected by this thing if it comes into effect, which I'm praying it doesn't. Jesus, I'm running IE Orange County, some parts of LA. The broker I'm using is giving me 400, 600 a load. Do you think that's an average rate? I'm new to being an owner operator, so I'm not too familiar with the rates. Yeah, them are great rates, Jesus. Them are great rates, bro. Them are good rates, bro. Real good. Stay with that broker, bro. Them are good rates. Blue collar, best thing, get your own authority if you can. Much love, Vic, coming from Hesperia. Yeah, even if you have your own authority, is the thing is, who you can get the freight from? They have to, at the end of the year, they have to do a 1099 on you, right? Who you can get the freight from? That's the thing. There's a way around it. There is a way around it, but let's see what happens on the 23rd. Jesus, they're giving me 2 to 3 loads a day, though. That's good, bro. That's even if they're at $400, bro. They're doing $1,200 a day. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, bro. Blue collar. Also, question. I got a Freightliner DD15 with 1,000,000 miles. What is the best maintenance tips on it until I can do a overhaul? Best maintenance tips is just maintain it, bro. Just maintain it. Stay consistent on that oil. I tell everybody because everybody's on this myth, this theory, right? You're supposed to do your oil changes at every 10,000, 12,000 miles. It's great if it works for you. It doesn't work for me. I pay the bill of the fuel every week. So if a truck is spending more fuel than the other trucks, that truck needs an oil change. I don't care if that truck is at 8,000, 8,000 miles. I'm gonna give it an oil change. Why? Because the oil's too thin. That's why I spend too much fuel. You know, my trucks pretty much do the same thing Monday to Friday. They don't do nothing crazy. LA area, San Bernardino area, back and forth, or they'll stay in the LA area or they'll stay in the San Bernardino area. They do the same thing every day, Monday to Friday. So if one truck is spending too much fuel, it's time to give it an oil change. So yeah, just maintain it, bro. Do your maintenance on a regular basis, whatever it is that you're doing. If that truck is at 1,000,000 miles, you're doing something right. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. That is for sure. Jamal Turner, looking to get my authority next year, but I will not stay in Cali when I do. uh, well, what can I tell you, bro? What can I tell you? HG, are you hiring for drivers? I have a truck, live in San Diego. Are you hiring for drivers? I am hiring drivers. HG, have a truck, live in San Diego. Yeah, I am hiring HG, but my truck's parked in Ontario. So I do have an owner operator that lives in San Diego, and that owner operator stays in the truck Monday through Friday, and then he goes home Friday. So, but I am hiring HG. Jamal Turner, those used trucks will be shipped to Jamaica, South America, places like that. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't see no other way. I don't see anything else happening than that, which would be crazy. But let's just hope this thing just doesn't go through. But the 23rd, 24th, and the 27th, then 3 days, well, 23rd, all in 5 days. If I don't hear nothing by the 24th, then I'm gonna be one mad dude all weekend until Monday until I find out what the heck is going on. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Saul, way too much freight gets moved by brokers and owner operators. This does not make sense. I work with a Canadian company that depends on owner operators to move 60% of their local freight. Exactly. Exactly. But uh, you know, the unions and the mega companies have put so much money into this. And when I say so much money into this is, they've given so much money to this party over here that runs California, that California just put it into effect. Um, some crooked sons of biscuits. Give me $1 million. Yeah, I'll put that law into effect. So that's what they did. This law is not for the people. We don't want this law, but they don't care. They don't care about the people. All they care is about money. That's what they care about. Roy, saludos. DL, what's up, Big? How you doing? What's going to happen with all the drivers and their trucks now? That's the thing. That is the thing. I don't know. I mean, how are they going to pay for their monthly notes? If they have a monthly note, how are they going to pay for it? That's that's just ridiculous. It's crazy. It's crazy the way these people. They just you know they wanna put money in their pockets, but they don't care about the people. That's why I keep telling people in California, stop voting for Democrats. They ain't where two dead flies. They're not for us. They're not for us, the people. If what's happening today doesn't open people's eyes, I don't know what is. Truckers. If this doesn't open up your eyes, what they're trying to do to us, and you're still voting for Democrats, I don't know what is. It's a time for change in California, people. It's time to change. All these years, Democrats have ran this state right here. It's time for change. The only way we're going to change it is by voting a Republican. So open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. Put your pride to the side. Don't think that Democrats are for us. They're not. Oh man. So yeah. Jesus, do you have a place you can recommend where to get my oil changes in Fontana? It's hard to find a good and honest mechanic. You know what, Jesus? I have three mechanics, bro. I have three mechanics. I have an oil change mechanic, uh, and I have a parts mechanic, and then I have somebody to analyze, the computers and stuff, mechanic. The best place I can recommend you for an oil change. That's it, bro. Oil change. That is it. Don't take your truck to that shop for anything else because they're gonna do a crappy job if you take it anywhere for anything else. They're gonna keep you there for hours and hours. They their shop is crazy. It is crazy. Just the oil change. The oil change, they'll get you in and out, bro. It's called BNR in Fontana. It's off of Whitmer and Cherry. So if you're coming north on Cherry, once you hit Whitmer, once you pass the speedway, you go up on that little hill and you come down to that first stop sign. You're gonna make a right. You're gonna go east, and you're gonna go almost to the end of the block because it's a T. It's a T. You're gonna get almost to the end of the block. It'll be on your right hand side. It's called BNR. But yeah, oil changes there. That's it, bro. Don't take your truck there for anything else other than oil changes because uh, you're gonna be there all freaking day if you take it for anything else. But oil changes, they do a spectacular job. They grease up all your fittings, your fifth wheel. I mean, they get down when it comes to oil changes. Good luck with that, bro. Bah, 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 bah. Let me see, where am I at? Uh, okay, what's the average price on oil changes? 450 to 550, Jesus. Yeah, HG. Here, let me put it down here. Just send me an email, HG. We'll see what we can work out, bro. Jesus, gracias for all the insight. No problem. Uh, Kushal, question: should I get CDL since market switched? It's always good to have a CDL, bro. It is always good to have a CDL. Never close yourself off. Never close doors on yourself. It's what do they say? It's better to have it than to need it and not have it. So yeah, if you can get it, bro. Jamal, drivers should have left when CARB came out with the Clean Air Act on truck engines. Yeah, that was another thing. Jamal Turner, owner ops should know how to work on their own trucks unless it's engine related. Yeah, no problem, Kushal. Jamal, price on oil changes depend on oil and filters. Anyways, yeah, fellas, AB5. Go check out Alex the Maya show. You guys will get more information on that. Greg, like I said, I don't know if he watches my channel or not, But again, I'm making this commitment. If you guys beat this, I'm gonna donate $1,000 for every truck that we have on our fleet to your trucking association, so you guys can have money for things like this in the future. Uh, so you guys go check out Alex the Maya Show. Get more information on this. Uh, Educate yourself on this stuff. See what these people are trying to do to us, and just pray. Pray. Cross your fingers. Cross your legs. Whatever it is that you need to do. That they look at our case and dismiss this law. All right. All right. If you're out there driving, drive safe. Be safe. We'll see you guys in our next video.